everybody and welcome to my YouTube page. If you are here today, then you have stumbled across this video, which is going to be about my hair. So if this is something that you would like to watch, then stick around because I'm going to talk about the nitty-gritty parts of hair loss. So if this is something that you would like to continue to watch and watch other similar videos, then please hit that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it to grow my account, and also hit that notification bar to let you know when my next videos come. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi everyone, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Kimberly and I, as you can tell from the title, am struggling with my hair. A little bit of background is I have never had a problem with my hair. My hair has always been really thick, literally just, it's always been thick, and I've never had any fallout. I rarely had any split ends, and years ago I used to use heat quite a lot of my hair, mostly straightening, and I barely had any split ends, surprisingly. But now, reaching the age of 27 that I am, I'm now starting to get hair problems, and let's talk about that a little bit more. So I started to notice my hair problems back in June of 2022, and I started to notice hair fall a lot in the shower. For those people that have not experienced this, it can be very traumatic, considering you go from not having any hair fall, maybe a couple of strands that are stuck to your body in the shower, to clumps coming out, and it's in the plug hole, it's all over you, and you physically just don't know what to do about it. I didn't really do a lot about it at the time. I assumed it was something to do with the fact that I just had a baby 3 months ago, and I just thought maybe it's been a traumatic period in my life at that moment. So I didn't do anything about it, but I did start to notice more in December of 2022. My hair was still falling out, but it was getting worse. And when I say worse, I mean severely. It was just clumps coming out. I would run my hands through and clumps would just fall out. I'd brush on dry hair. I say brush, I don't actually brush my hair. I comb my hair, and clumps would just fall out, and I was a little bit worried. So obviously, noticing my hair still falling out in December, I did obviously realise I was on a weight loss journey at the time. I started my weight loss journey fully in September. So that's from September to December, that's 3 months already there of weight loss. So for instance, if my hair was falling out previously due to traumatic heavy load of pregnancy and hormones, and then obviously losing 3 months worth of weight, again, that is going to have a lot of stress on the body, and those are the two things I think have not helped my hair at all. Not exactly my fault, but sometimes these things you can't prevent. And now we are in February, the 22nd to be precise. 22nd? No, it's 23rd, sorry. And my hair is still falling out. I had my bloods done in September. They were normal, absolutely fine. Obviously now I am around 5 months into my weight loss journey. I have almost finished, but I have now started taking my supplements every single day, and I will tell you why. So since losing weight, I have realised that my body needs a little bit more help, supplement wise. So I took it upon myself to get some supplements. I take a multivitamin from 7Seas. I also take zinc and magnesium separately. I also have a vitamin gummy. Just trying to think. And I also take vitamin D3. And I take the vitamin D3 separately because I noticed a while back I was deficient in this, and I just thought, you know what, there's no harm in taking it. So those are the ones that I take so far. And the reason why I think I've lost more hair than I should have is because it's gone through a traumatic period where it's just stuck in that shedding phase, and I've been useless with taking my vitamins. And I do think both of those things have played a huge part in why my hair has fallen out. I do also now, I didn't previously, but I do now take an iron supplement. I got these from the doctor because previously I remembered I was flagging red on the screen at the doctor's, but it was only borderline below. But even so, that can still have an effect on your tiredness and how your body functions on a daily basis. And obviously with my hair loss, I think my body was lacking the iron, because normally with this kind of iron, and especially this dosage, it takes at least 2 to 3 days for your TMI, but for your poop to turn like a blacky greeny colour. Don't be alarmed if it turns like a dark green. That's normal. If it turns black, totally normal. But I took this, and then an hour later I did need to go to the toilet. I knew that was inevitable that day anyway. But an hour later, and my poo was black. So my body had absorbed it so quickly, and to me that screams alarm bells. That's what my body was needing. So I'm taking those now. I also take the 7Seas complete multivitamins for adults with energy release. I have actually felt less tired since taking those. I can't say whether the iron is working because I've actually only started that yesterday. But for everything else, I do think it's helping, and I will show you results of my hair growth in just a moment. These are the magnesium tablets that I take. They are 300 milligrams. These are the vitamin D3 tablets I take. I've never had a problem with the ones from my protein. And everything here is just my preference. I've never had an issue, but I didn't choose them because of the brands. I literally just chose one based on the number that it gives, because I think this is the optimal minimum use that you should get if you're going to buy it like this in bulk. From another hair video I was watching when I did the 14-day challenge for, I think it was Growth Lab or Hair Growth Lab, and it recommended the minimum dosage of 40 milligrams, and I've always stuck to that, and I do think it is working. So I take one of these a day, one of those a day, one of those a day. Basically each one is one a day, and that is the best part about it. Other tablets that I've been taking with prior, you needed to take 2 or 3, and I think that's just absolutely ridiculous. And if you're like me, you feel like you want to gag. So that's a no-no. Always try and find something that's always one tablet with a good dosage of each thing, because honestly, it's a lifesaver. So let's get into the actual hair growth itself. I have actually trimmed my hair. I did the butterfly or wolf cut, as some people call it, because I wanted to give my hair some shape. So the length itself would still be the same because the bottoms haven't changed that much. And I measured last time at 49 centimeters. It's too early to tell whether I've got growth because it wasn't that long ago when I measured it, but my sideburns, they were bald. they were completely bald, and I'm going to insert a picture now so you can see that. So yeah, my hair was completely bald on either side of my temples, and now if I lift this hair up, as you can see here, this is all new growth, and it's still coming through, and I have looked, I mean, it is quite long actually. That's quite long. I've looked at the photos, and the photos I took of the bald patches were around the 13th of January this year, and this is the growth, so it's about a month's growth. That is insane. I have also, there is one more thing I think that has helped me a lot because of the hair loss. I decided to buy an essential oil, but not the one that is in a little bottle. You're not supposed to put that on your hair. You're supposed to mix that with other things. So I got something that I didn't have to do anything with apart from put it on the hair, and I'll show you what it is. So I brought this bad boy. Now, there are so many on the market, and I'm not saying that this particular one works miracles, because I've tried other ones in the past and they work just as well. But I have noticed in a month that growth, to me, would be down to this. I haven't been taking my vitamins long enough for an effect, but this I've been using since December time. But the pictures I took when my hair was still bald in those places in January, so that's a month's growth. And this, it's basically a natural rosemary oil, but it is mixed in with other oils as well. There are a lot of oils that I physically can't pronounce, but it's not going to show me. But if you literally type in nature spell, this will pop up, and then you can look at the ingredients yourself. But I was given this by a friend, and I literally just pop some of this in here, so it's an easy applicator, and then I pick some up and I basically use maybe 2 pumps. I dip it in twice and put it all over my roots and massage that in, and I will, after each shower use, only put some on the ends. I do find that taking care of your ends is key as well for less breakage. But my hair is so silky soft, I honestly cannot complain at all. So yeah, those are the things that I am currently doing. I am going to do a 4-month update, just because I think to give it a chance to grow through more, I think that'll probably be the optimal time to do an update, and then I will do another update as we go along. At the 4-month update, I will measure my hair again to see if it has grown. But I will actually measure it now, because since cutting it I haven't measured it, so it's probably not even 49 centimeters now. So let me just get a tape. Right, I'm just going to measure the longest part, and I have a mirror in front of me. Okay, that's quite funny actually. So yeah, that is literally it. Okay, it is still coming up as 49. That's 49 right there. So that's where my hair is, that's coming up as 49. So yeah, the length itself has not changed, so that's good. So my next update, I will update to see if the length has changed at all. But yeah, so far so good. I am really pleased. I was worried that I may have a condition. I may have alopecia, but luckily everything seems to be correct in itself. So that's good. If any of you guys are going through any hair problems, it's always best to go to your doctor to get things checked out, get your bloods done, because there may be something else going on. And if your bloods are okay, that's really good, because it means you're not deficient in anything, but it could mean that you need to see a dermatologist to find out the root cause of it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and hit that notification bar for any other updates that I put on, because I will be updating you on my hair journey. And this is coming from somebody who is actually suffering with hair loss. So it's going to be raw, and it's going to be true and real. So I hope you like this, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!